Today I want to talk to you about meta-modernism. This is just the first of several conversations that we'll have about this very specific topic. This topic is central to everything I have been doing as a thinker, as a maker, as an educator. What I would like to talk about is the timeline that might help us understand what meta-modernism is, what it stands for, and the aspect of the oscillation that it brings. An oscillation that goes between modernism and postmodernism. So, if we think of modernism as structure, right? Instruction as well, valuing mentorship, valuing school, valuing institutions, valuing the powers that be, right? And then postmodernism as a reaction to all that, due to various reasons. The youth of that time realized that they couldn't follow anymore, they couldn't hold the belief that there is a universal truth and that history continues. So they said that there is no universal truth and history has ended. It was all governed by skepticism, by irony. All of a sudden you have the meta-modernists, and we're here today claiming that we oscillate between these two worldviews. What does that mean? The vast majority of meta-modernists will say that our world lacks structure, that our youth, our institutions, our lives are lacking some kind of a sense of direction. So to have a flexible yet very much real sense of direction and leadership is actually a good thing. Now, the kind of direction, the kind of leadership is where the problem might be. It's not the case that we want to bring it all down. It's a matter of reforming the style through which leadership is exercised, through which direction is given. That is a meta-modernist way of thinking. Also, most meta-modernists will say that the belief that there are no universal truths could be false. Certain truths, such as the understanding of what is virtue, of what is ultimate good, the idea of love, the idea of that it is not good to steal, that it is not good to cheat, that it's not good to hurt. These universal ideas we very much accept as true. It's a very meta-modernist thought that truth, meaning, are actually quite important and they're held in high regard by most people. We're getting close here to an idea of a universal kind of truth. That meaning is important, for instance. That's just one example. So we can challenge the idea that there are no absolute truths. So the meta-modernist age is really an age that is governed by a structure of feeling. And that's something else that we will have to define with time, what it actually means. The vast majority of millennials, there's an angst to belong. There's an angst to have a sense of direction, a sense of community. That is part of the meta-modernist sentiment. At the same time, you might be seeking new traditions, which is an oxymoron, of course, no such thing as a new tradition. But meta-modernists are people who might be interested in adopting certain folklores, certain spiritual practices that fulfills the soul with some kind of hope, with some kind of sense of belonging. All of that is very much the kind of structure that is attached to feeling. This is simply a quick overview of some aspects that pertain to meta-modernism. We have to continue this conversation to zoom into specific topics so that we can really see the greatness of this new worldview, which is meta-modernism.